What's going on, everybody? This is LB Realist with Surrealistic Studios, Surreal News, where the real is surreal. So, what's going on with the current housing market? For those of you that are interested, like I am, well, from what I'm understanding, is we are in a seller's market. What that means is we have very little supply of homes on the market, and we have a ton supply of willing and capable buyers of those properties. So low supply but high demand. Thus, we are in a seller's market. If you have a property, if you're lucky enough to own a property and you've held on to it for years, you've watched the appreciation, you're in a very, very, very decent position right now because you basically can get over what you're asking for your property. So if you have a property that's, let's just throw out numbers, it's worth $500,000. You're most likely getting multiple offers, and you're most likely going to walk away with more than the asking price. So if it's worth 500,000, and let's say you're asking for 500,000, you're going to walk away with more than $500,000 in this kind of market, in this seller's market that we see currently. Now, during the 2008, market crash or housing market crash, that was a buyer's market because there weren't a lot of buyers, but there were a lot of properties. There were a lot of sellers. So a lot of people were trying to sell their homes because the prices dropped. They crashed. It was a housing crash. And now we find ourselves in the opposite situation. Now we have so many buyers, but not a lot of properties to go around. One of the things that I'm actually kind of excited about as I'm learning real estate and I'm studying to get my real estate license, so I can pass my test and get my real estate license, so I can start representing clients and you know um, helping them sell their houses or buy houses. One thing I'm learning is that real estate is one of the markets that you almost can't lose. You almost can't lose. All the people that own their homes, they get so many different loopholes and they get so many different things to help them save money and tax advantages, and it's really good if you own a home. So that's what I'm aiming for. They actually have these mini homes that they're trying to build. I know they talk about tiny homes for the homeless, and they have mini homes for people with homes already. They just put them in their backyards, and they can charge an extra 1,000 or 1,500 for, this little 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom shack, that they just threw in their backyard. And that's all good and well if you own property and you're making a killing doing that. Hey, fine, but it sucks for the person who has to pay for that $1,500 shack in your backyard. When prices are so exorbitant right now. But they are doing this thing that I'm seeing recently all over the news. So I might as well go ahead and say something. They're building 3D printed houses. They have a 3D print machine basically that 3D prints homes, and it's like this little arm, and it shoots out little concrete material, and it just puts it in layers like this until it 3D prints a home. And and then it basically does the skeleton, and then they have workers come in and they finish the rest of it. And this is supposed to basically reduce a bunch of construction waste. It's supposed to reduce a good portion of cost and labor, you know um, and it's supposed to really help basically this housing market that we see such a shortage of homes on the market. This could help really push on that shortage. It could really help to add to that, basically, so we don't have to wait all this time in order for these homes to be built. We can 3D print homes in what, almost half the time. you know they're already building homes in, I forgot the exact town in California, but I believe it's like a small town somewhere out in California. And actually they have another housing community in Austin, I believe, Austin, Texas, of 3D print homes. So it's popping up. Let me know if you guys have heard anything about this. but I think it's pretty interesting. I think it's very interesting. It's supposed to be significantly cheaper, maybe about $100 to $150,000 cheaper than a regular home, which isn't enough considering our current prices. But it's something. It's a step in the right direction, I guess. I don't know. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Like this video, share, and subscribe. What do you guys think? You guys think that 3D printed homes is the future? I kind of do. I kind of do. I mean, if we can ever get our act together when it comes to homes, we can. It doesn't have to be a housing shortage. It doesn't have to be so wasteful. It doesn't have to cost so much money. But of course, whatever's logical is not necessarily what we're doing here in this country. So leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Like this video. Love, peace, and light, folks. Until next time, click the links in the description if you want to support the show, and I'm out.